morning. My name is Munawar Ahmed. I'm an aviation trainer. We'll be discussing more on aviation security today's topic. So I'm going to teach you about a lot of things which has happened about the aviation safety and security which takes place in an airport, which is very significant part of the airport. As you see, the lot of airports like Dubai, London Heathrow, New York, some other Australian like with Singapore, Melbourne, Auckland. These airports, they are very high tight in security. So they're having very high security in these airports, and airports plays an important role in terms of safety as well. It's safety of first is safety of the passengers. They have to be think about the safety of the passengers the first, and the safety of other passengers like your colleagues, your friends, relatives, and also the safety of the aircraft, the property, the staffs who are working in an airport is also the important thing. We'll be discussing on airport security in this slide. So let's take a look on what is a departure hall. Okay, what is the departure hall? Not many of them know. If you're a beginner, you don't know. Departure hall is the place where the departure of the passengers takes place. So you'll be discussing more on this. Departure of the passengers takes place. Like for example, if the passenger wants to travel from one place to another place, they have to pass through the departure hall. Like as you can see in the picture, it's highly congested. It's highly congested. A lot of passengers from various countries, they come to the airport, especially in like Dubai. We have a transit passenger, about 60 to 80 percent of the passengers are mostly transit. Transit means they're coming from one airport, they comes to this airport. From here they segregate to the other destinations, respect to the respective destinations, like wherever the Asian, American, Europeans, Australians, etc. Okay, so that is what I'm talking about. As you see, that we need to follow this protocol in terms of a departure hall. This is very significant part as well. Okay, so aviation security. What do you mean by aviation security, guys? That's very important thing. Aviation security refers to the techniques and methods used in protecting passengers, staff, planes, which use the airports from accidental, malicious harm, crime, and other threats. So in this way, because as I said you earlier, the aviation security is all about this. They are there to protect the passengers. They are there to the safety of the passengers. They are there to protect the airlines. They are there to protect the customers. They are there to protect the staffs who are working. The staff they are from different various airlines: Emirates, Tata, British Airways, Cathay Pacific, Singapore Airlines, Malaysian Airlines, Air India, Cathay Pacific. So these are the various airlines per staff who are being present in all the airport. The planes which is used for the airports. Planes, as you know, the planes are very expensive equipment which the airlines is offered. As you know, most of the airlines is being bought on lease because it cost one aircraft cost about millions as well. So it varies the cost from the one aircraft. I'll be discussing more on the topics about the cost of the aircrafts. So another day. But so what we'll be discussing today is about they're there to protect the airport. Okay, from any kind of accidental. Somebody like, say for example, it's we have a terrorist who comes and tries to bomb the airport. Who comes and wants to kill the passengers from other countries. So in order for them to protect, we have this security being placed. So every airport has to have a security. It is as per the IATA rule. Okay, so every large number of people pass through. As you know that a lot of people will be passing through the airport. This present potential target for the terrorism and other forms of crimes because of the number of people located in one place. Yes, as you know that usually the terrorists and the bad people, they target innocent people, and then they always want to occupy the place where there is large gathering of people, like bus stop, yeah, like railway stations, metro stations, malls, public malls like Dubai Mall, Emirat Mall, Marina Mall. Okay, So different kinds of malls. And also we have we also have an airport. Airport is a very expensive thing, as you know, and it has also been triggered around the world. If anything small mishaps happens, it can be triggered into a big bloom. So we need to be highly protective in terms of the passengers as well as their staffs who are working in the airport. Airport security attempts to prevent any threats or potentially dangerous situations from arising or entering the country. So usually the terrorists, they want to enter from one place to another place. They usually go in the airplane. They know the, as you have seen in the September 11 attack 2001, which took place, which had rattled the world around, or by killing around 1,000 people who are working. So usually the terrorists wants to target lots of people where they are working in that atmosphere. So usually they want to travel from one place to other place through the mode of aeroplane, and this is very highly sophisticated thing which is coming across. In order for you to prevent, the airport security plays an important role for this. Airport security attempts to prevent any kind of attacks or threats which happen, anything which is happening. As you can see in the picture, there's a dog which is being placed. He will be identifying or if any hidden bomb or threat which is being present, and also they'll be protecting from rising from entering the country from one country to another country. They'll be also be helping them to protect. Okay, airport security. As such, airport security serves several purposes: to protect the airport and country from any threatening events, to reassure the traveling public that they are. So it is only for the passengers to travel. It's not for the people who are intended of killing other innocent people in other countries, like some of them some of them carrying smuggling items, some of them carrying hidden items which is not allowed in an aircraft. So airport security plays an important role. They are highly sophisticated, highly trained people in present. Okay, some incidents have been results of travelers carrying their weapons or items that can be used as weapons on board aircraft, so that they can hijack the aircraft plane. So what do you mean by this? In this, like as you see, in order for the terrorists to hijack the aircraft, so they carry, as you see the Air Force One movie. How many of you seen the American movie Air Force One? It's one of the good movies for you to watch. So he was trying to kidnap the president over there. So what am I concept of telling is that they need to avoid the weapons which is prohibited, not to allow them to carry in an aircraft. So they have to be highly trained. They should not be allowing a person who can cause threat to the other country, who can cause threat to the aircraft, who can cause threat to the passengers. They need to ensure that it's being properly being scrutinized. The security level should be highly tight in almost all the airports across the globe. So that means they are going to protect it from protect the gun. The hijackers, they carry usually the gun, the RDX or the explosives or the knives. These sort of weapons, they should not be very protective about this. So that's why the security is being placed in an airport. So guys, I'll be discussing more on the airport security for your information. Please stay tuned to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like my YouTube, subscribe it and share it with your colleagues. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you. God bless you.